The unions under SAFTU have gathered in Qonce to commemorate the International Workers' Day. The aim is to reflect on the role that has been played in terms of promoting the rights of the workers. But to explain further about this, I'm joined by Mpumzi Maqungu, who is the National Treasury of the NUMSA. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Talk to us about the importance of this day. We understand that it is celebrated across the country and abroad as well.
Thank you very much once again. Yes, as SAFTU, we took a decision from the Special National Executive Committee of the Federation that across all the provinces of the country will be celebrating. The main rally will be in Limpopo, and we are gathered here in King Williamstown, all workers and the shop stewards of the Federation in this province, where we will be dealing with the issues that affects workers, the victories and the losses, but also more importantly, to interact and interface with our members, because we believe it is also important for us to have an opportunity to interact with our members and hear from them and take decision and have a full understanding of what is the plight that affects our members.
Let's talk about the plight of workers. What is it that in the main are still challenges that are affecting workers to date?
For an example, you will realize that the workers under the public sector union, our own government, have refused to give them improve their conditions of employment. That's one biggest sector that takes care of ourselves as workers, takes care of our families, for an example. If you look at other sectors of the economy, where NUMSA, for example, is coming from, in engineering sector, we are busy with negotiations this year. We are robustly engaging because we believe workers deserve more than what we received in the past few years. All workers under the banner of SAFTU, we believe that we deserve better conditions of employment, and that's why we made us to be here today, to make sure that we galvanize and mobilize and make sure that workers deserve better conditions.
Speaking about the conditions of employment, we know that there are still challenges of unemployment. I mean, the rate of unemployment continues to increase year by year. So what is the position of SAFTU when it comes to that?
We are very firm as the Federation that government needs to deindustrialize. There is a serious trouble, a crisis in the country. We believe that there are opportunities, but labor and business needs to come together, including government. What we see is happening in the country when things are just imported, coming inside the shores of this country without us, and we believe that there is a greater opportunity to create more employment in this particular economy. But then the role of the government, including the private sector, is very critical. So those two institutions, they ought to work together, including with us at network level, in changing the policy direction that can change the economic conditions in this country.
The country is going to elections in a few weeks. So what is the position of SAFTU? Is it supporting any political party? If so, why? If not, can you elaborate on that as well?
As the Federation, we have not taken any decision yet. What we are clear about is that workers know very well. We fought for this country. We fought for workers' rights. Yes, there are political organizations that seek to take away what we fought for as workers. And as workers, we must make sure that we jealously guard those political organizations that seek to take away what we won in the past through difficult times. People died for these conditions that we have today. So we believe that those political organizations are not in favor of changing the conditions of our members. So we have not taken a decision as a federation.
SAFTU is less than 10 years old. Would you say that now its membership, is it growing, its influence, is it felt on the ground?
Yes, I can confirm that SAFTU is growing. You will remember in growing in other sectors, other affiliates is not growing. You will remember for the past few years, we're faced with number of massive retrenchment. We are from COVID, for example. So we are still feeling the pains from the COVID. Some other plants have closed down. down, it is not because of we are unable to organize or mobilize or recruit. It is purely the conditions and the effects of 2020 conflict. We are starting to feel the pains in relation to that, but SAFTU is growing very strongly.
Thank you very much. That was the member of SAFTU, who's also a National Treasury for NUMSA, saying that they have been very careful when it comes to elections. They are advising their members to choose a political party that will be representing their needs, making sure that their voice as workers is heard. With that, it is back to you in studio.